Hi, this is Diane Devani, broker owner of Pacific Ridge Realty,
And I'm John Cohen, president of Qualified Financial, a local mortgage broker.
and this is the Weekly Five. Welcome.
Hi, Diane. How are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good.
Great.
Um, I know that we don't have a whole lot of time, but I do want to ask you a question because it's a
Yes.
little confusing to a lot of people. I do a lot of loans,
hmm
and sometimes properties that are listed or you look them up on Zillow or Redfin, a lot of times they're not even they don't have the right tell you exactly what that property is. So there's single family residence, there's
Yes.
condos,
Yes.
and then there's townhomes. What is
Yes.
the difference between a condo and a townhome?
That's a very good question. It's funny
Okay.
you should ask because I pulled up some information about that. That's a common question that unfortunately many realtors don't even know the answer to because as I've looked over the past 24 years in the MLS, sometimes I will see a condo put in as a townhome, vice versa, and it's pretty important information. And I
Yeah.
think there's even maybe some people that live in a condo or a condominium or a townhome and they don't even know which theirs is. So I
Okay.
printed something out that I'll share, and it'll explain it pretty simply. So with a condominium, the ownership is that you own the interior space of the unit only, so the walls inward. So you only own the inside. The exterior and land, so the building exterior land and common areas like hallways, pools, landscaping are jointly owned by all unit owners through an HOA. So we're pretty familiar with those.
Correct.
And that's also going to be true in townhomes. The HOA fees are typically higher in condos than townhomes because the HOA covers more, like the roof, the exterior amenities, insurance. So the condo, again, is from the walls in. And with a townhome, the ownership is that you own the land underneath your home. And that's the
Okay.
big difference. You own the land, including any front and backyard or patio space. The exterior of the unit, you usually own the interior and exterior of the unit, including the roof and walls. And then it's saying HOA fees are usually lower than condos since you're responsible for more maintenance like your roof or yard. So again, that's a pretty big difference, and I think it's good to know. So if anybody's curious, if you have a condo or a townhome and you're not sure, reach out to me. Just shoot me a quick Facebook message or send me a text, and I'd be happy to help you out and let you know. But
And I
I
think you mentioned, I forgot if you just mentioned this or not, but I think with townhomes, uh, there's usually nobody above or below you in a townhome. Condos, like I own a condo, a rental here in Aliso, and
right,
I'm a carriage unit. I'm on top of somebody else.
right,
It's a condo, but um, and
yeah. In
then
that case, you definitely wouldn't be able to own the land because you're sharing it with somebody else.
correct.
Um,
So,
but
so
yeah,
that's good
that's
information.
yeah, it's always good to know.
Yep, I appreciate that. Yeah, if anybody has questions, you can reach out to Diane or myself. We can always look it up on title for you. It's not necessarily listed properly on those, Realtor, Redfin, or Zillow. Sometimes they're just put in there inaccurately. So,
Right.
okay. So, that being said, I think that's all the time we have today. We appreciate it. And until next time, over and out. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye.